of alcoholism and he's bipolar. He was a big star on General Hospital. That shit will kill you. I'll tell you why it kills you. Because if you're going through stuff, and I talked to him about this, when you're going through stuff and you drink, it takes it away for about 6-7 hours. You're not thinking about it, you're drinking. Problem is then you become an alcoholic.
I believe in the law of attraction, right? So you're literally sharing that information out with the universe and it's coming back to you, which everything does. So there's no question that when you're playing a dark character, I mean, I don't care how strong you are, how you can, how much you can cut it from reality and not reality. Some of that's coming with you. I don't know. Tell me, what do you think about that? I mean, is there any truth to that?
No, there's a lot of truth to it. And that's the problem. I just had this conversation with somebody else, 2 people. And I said to them, bad actors don't really suffer.
No, I totally get what
you get my drift.
Yeah,
they're not going to places that I go to where it's dark. And if I'm playing, like I played, my dad died on the show of Alzheimer's. Not only do I play it real, my real dad was dying of Alzheimer's. So there's no acting,
right?
And your body doesn't, you hear it all the time. Your body doesn't know the difference.
Yeah.
So, I've had to figure that. I'm still figuring this one out, but because I just went through something 9 months ago, very difficult 9 months ago, like one of my worst traumas. And I had to go back to work. And guess what when I went back to work, guess what my first scene was? Standing on a ledge, wanting to kill myself.
Wow. Oh my God.
And it's like,
yeah,
I could barely, I was so nervous. I could barely stand. That's how messed up I was when I came back. And then I'm on a ledge.
Right.
Playing this. But you have to figure out, or I have to figure out, that this has to help me somehow.
Right.
My mom says, hijo, can't you leave it? Can't you just do half?
Yeah. Why do you got to be so passionate about it?
Yeah. I said, Mom, I can't. I did try it. I said, Mom, I can't do half.
Right.
It doesn't work for me.
Right.
So it's just a matter of, look, finish the scene, go downstairs, put some music on, stay out of my thoughts. When I first started GH, that's probably why I had my third breakdown. I did the opposite. I had an Al Pacino poster. I had The Godfather playing.
Right.
And I was, I'd go upstairs as this guy. I'd come back down. I'd stay in this guy. It was ridiculous, man.
Well, and then I bet, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you probably might have been hanging out with some, that was a lot of years ago. You might have been hanging out with some of the wrong people. I mean, there's people that influence you. There's people that are in your life. There's people that are negative, or they're, I don't know. I mean, did you have any of that at all?
No, that was I was never that guy. Only because I had a family and a wife.
Got it.
That kept me. If I were single, forget it.
Yeah, and that's probably most of Hollywood right now.
Yeah,
a good chunk of them.
Yes.
So they're staying in the character, and then they're going partying out at the clubs, and then they wonder how they wrecked their life in 10 years.
Yeah, I had a buddy who just died about a year and a half, of alcoholism, and he's bipolar, and he was a big star on General Hospital. That shit will kill you. I'll tell you why it kills you. Because if you're going through stuff, and I talked to him about this, when you're going through stuff and you drink, it takes it away for about 6-7 hours.
Right.
You're not thinking about it, you're drinking. Right. Problem is then you become an alcoholic, right?
Right. And I mean, is there anything, when you think about, your marriage, because you've been married for a long time.
Yeah.
I think, 30 years or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And with Paula, and
35 years. Yeah.
35 years, man. How do you, if you were to, give us a couple of, say 3 big ideas of how you, tell us a little bit about how you met first, but then give us a couple of ideas of how you've managed to, hold on to a marriage that long, especially in Hollywood. Like, that's unheard of to do it in
Yeah.
Hollywood, right? So
Very, very,
very,
unheard.
very hard. So
I met her when she was 16, but I didn't start going out there until she was 17. She's from a bad, pretty tough family, drug addicts and whatnot. And we just started living together, and early on was tough acting. She was jealous when she was young because I'm with a lot of girls and on TV and whatnot. But I was not the greatest boyfriend, especially at that time. And then, one thing led to another. We get married, we have kids and everything. And I think the most important thing, well, for me, it's always been, if I'm going to be with another girl, I think of myself as an idiot because I have so much to lose. Like my wife, my kids, my grandkids. Not that you're going to lose them completely, but it becomes a problem. And plus my mental health. She's been there from the beginning. So, another thing on a different level, I think it's a lot of it is communication, and a lot of it is how much you love each other.
Thank you for watching our short clips on Alonzo Academy. If you'd like to watch the next short clip, click here.